good, Barry. That's great. Good job. Hey, Barry, are you Jewish? Are you a little bit Jewish? I think you are. I think we're all Jewish, deep in our heart. I think I'm part Jewish from my like 2% German. I read it. I read it. Frank like 5 times when I was a kid. Yeah.
Bullshit transcriber. I wish I had a chance to review this before they published it.
Yeah, no joke. Right. So what is your hearing on Wednesday going to be about?
Alright, here we are. What's it? Holy shit.
Who's opposing counsel? Do you know yet? Who is the opposing counsel on your case? Do you know yet?
What?
On Wednesday.
Cleary. Oh, I don't know. Cleary's out till the 21st.
Oh.
I got it. I sent him I want Thomas L. Kelly, but it was the wrong Thomas L. Kelly. Mine's apparently the district attorney again.
Okay. Oh, weird. Okay, Thomas Kelly or Cleary. Kelly's the guy who's being retried out here.
Alright, here we go. Holy shit. I'm way now.
No, and I thought about the malicious blogging concept, and I'm like, what does the judge want me to do? Write a human interest article about her dedication to this country and like how or this county and like how she's done such great judge work? I think she wants a human interest puff piece bio written by a friendly, non-malicious blogger. Should I make her a story pitch? But I mean, you shouldn't be able to rely on the local paper to always be puff pieces. That's the thing. It's like, can't we have some diversity of viewpoint besides kissing up?
Alright. Alright. Oh man. Where do all this start? That's a good place to stop. Fuck you! He swore on. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm just poking my eyebrows. You're in the bathroom with me right now on the webcam. I realize that acoustically the bathroom is the most free space to speak because of the positioning of the walls. I don't think my apartment is like the thickest walls ever. I'm not trying to wake someone up with our neighbor. I had a lot of fun the other night on the phone. That was really cool. We learned a lot. I learned a lot. I had professional fulfillment as a law nerd. I was like, wow, you're making me work. That was great.
All right, the top decision maker. Oh my God. Oh my God, here I am. Go to 833. Where are you at?
Okay, let me.
Your eyebrows?
Yeah, still hold up. Let me 838. Is that what page? Okay. Getting close. 45, 44, 43. Okay, I'm at 838.
All right, now go to 830. 831, where I'm at.
Okay, 831. Cool. Barry, I'm copying text chunks into Barry Joe Stull, so your court transcript is going to index content. It's a content feed. Okay, when citizens have an interaction with law enforcement officers, say for example, I'll cover my eyes because of my disability. I need to have a break from this fluorescent light. So this is the easiest way to do it, Your Honor. No disrespect to anybody. And you can interrupt me if you feel I'm not okay. The requirement is that the name tag be displayed. That's the policy. I'm asking for my legal advisor to identify that. If I hadn't had my thumb drive taken at the time of the arrest, I already have it on a thumb drive. I've done this. Like I said, I had the interaction with the Portland Police Bureau sergeant confirming that is the policy, and they saw that as a training opportunity. All I'm saying, Your Honor, is that the fellow that was testifying, the fellow in the videos and the fellow in the photograph are the same fellow, and he was out of uniform, and his supervisor allowed him to be out of uniform. And how that impacts me as a person who's trying to get ambulance transportation and is not getting it, when instead I got what seemed to be, as a part of my training and experience, an individual who's hiding his name because he's a thug. Ooh, ooh. Boy, oh man. When I will, but I gotta copy paste that. Okay. The Portland Police Bureau has a policy to display name tags. And I see officers that put pens in front of their name tags to keep from being identified. They'll put their radio microphone over the name tag to keep it from being themselves ever being identified. Oh, okay, hold up. I'm just going 831. I'm going 831 to 32. This is going to be indexed in your blog. This is important. Barry Joe Stull. Okay, so one, we have a practice in the city of Portland that brought the Department of Justice into town of overuse of tasers.
Wait, you missed the paragraph.
They'll put their taser over it. Okay, they'll put their taser over it.
Yeah.
Themselves from being identified, they'll put their taser over it. The most offensive to me, Your Honor, is the taser because that says two things. One, we'll have a practice at the city of Portland that brought the Department of Justice into town of overuse of tasers, the repeated cycles on the same person with tasers, and two people using a taser at the same time. And so for someone to, one, violate the uniform policy to cover up their name is one thing, but to do it with a taser is not only saying I am able to do whatever I want, no matter what the rules are. Part of what I want is to use this taser, and I'm going to get away with it because I have a shaved head. And if Barry Joe Stull has a beard I can grab, when I get to tussle with him, he's not going to win because look at me. I've been trained with 20 years experience, and I can grab his beard, and he can grab my head because it's slicked down. He can't grab my head because it's slicked down. The court, you, Mr. Stull, he can't poke my eyes because I'm wearing glasses. The court, good job. I'm sorry to interrupt, but talking about who's got a beard and who's bald is not helping me. It's helping me, the court, at all. Dude, oh my god, that's epic, dude. And this is a serious thing. This is part of why women cut their hair, because rapists like to pull girls by their hair and break their necks. Like, I've read that in a court deposition. Okay, or a court filing. Okay, so Mr. Stull, this is page 833. I'm gonna just, okay, I'm publishing that. That's just too inflammatory. Okay, as a person trying to get to, well, medical treatment and instead getting a gargantuan thug. Oh shit. Mr. Angstrom, I just want to, Mr. Angstrom, I want to console you upon your designation as a thug. I just want you to know I find you to be a misguided Scandinavian American with a brutality and anger management problem with 8 simple courses. Okay, I'm trying to.
As the person trying to get medical treatment and instead getting a gargantuan thug covering up his name.
I'm trying to. It has to do with credibility. Officer Engstrom not following the exact, specific, clearly stated policy. I'm only getting frustrated because I can't figure out why Mr. Kelly can't find that. So Mr. Kelly was looking for, well, document. But the point I'm trying to make without the value of the document is I know that the name tag must be displayed at the outermost garment. And that's because you can't have a name tag and put your jacket over it. So your name tag is no longer displayed. Display means display. Okay. I know, I just lost it. Hold up. Display means display. You can't display your license plate in your car and have it covered up with pens. Good example. Good job. You can't put a toy gun on your license plate so it's not displayed. Okay, I'm copying this into the blog. Copy, paste. Okay. You must display no white light. Let's see. Okay, it's not displayed. It must be displayed. You have all our traffic laws. You must display no white lights in the rear. Barry, hold up. I got to deal with my back. Okay. This is really good. To the rear, except for the bright lights, we have display. It's a word. Okay. And then I'm going to put 834 on this. 834. This is good. This is really good. Okay. On the blog. Okay. I gotta pee, Barry. You're in the bathroom, but can I leave you outside the door? Hold up. I'm gonna drop the phone in a second if I drop the phone. Okay. You want to take a break for a minute?
No.
Okay, well I'm gonna pee my pants, so you're just gonna have to hold on. You can read into the camera. You're at minute 13.
All right. The court, he said that he could read the name tag, so he said, I'm going to say I can't. And the photograph says he can't. You can't get all the letters in that photograph. I'm ruling this irrelevant. I'm going to sustain the objection. I don't think it's impeachment. I don't think it's proper impeachment. Your Honor, please. And therefore, I rule, and I'm going to move on. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. I showed up here at 9. I said as a person with a disability, I may need to take a break. So if I could please we'll take a break, but we're not going to take our 15-minute rehab. I only asked for 2.
Okay, I'm back, Barry. Anything happening? Okay. Okay. So we have display, it's a word, and you can ask the witness if that's the policy. He may agree with.
Yeah, she sustained the objection.
She sustained.
Axel, wait. Exhibit here. Are you done peeing?
Yes, I'm done peeing. It's page 834.
All right, go to your. I know you have it posted up on your wall. Where's your picture of Todd Engstrom?
Okay, back.
Tank blocked by a taser. I sent it out of uniform.
Okay. Yes, I'm going to view blog. Yes, cutie Engstrom. Here we go. Oh, this is so fun. It's looking good. The copying of the text blurbs. Okay, yeah. How about his solo picture? His little. It comes up at ROM. It takes off the wrong of angst.
You can't read his name.
I can read angst.
You cannot read.
If he got married to Mary Ang and had a shorter last name, he could have my last name Ang, and then it would be readable with a taser. If he had a shorter last name. Unfortunately, the ROM of Angstrom is what is removed from that picture. Let's see this other one. I love the way my JPEG turned out, actually. Oh, God. Yeah, it's about around probably that's a Strom lobbed off. It's a bad JPEG, it's a good JPEG and a bad JPEG. Okay, I found a way to bootleg that picture. It was doable, but I don't like my copy. Okay. So, irrelevant, objection, therefore ruled as a person with a disability. Well, way to go, Barry. You sure got something. I love this stuff about the beard, even though the judge doesn't understand why that's important. Can you tell me the haircut of the judge? Clearly, it wasn't a horsehair wig like they do in England. Can you tell me the haircut of the judge? Because it sounds like you have an unsympathetic judge who doesn't understand hair as a security vulnerability.
Oh, this is so wrong. It says you are a piece of shit. That was Keith, and I'm quoted on page 823.
Mm-hmm.
The top of the page on 823. It's unidentified speaker. It's Keith. Fuck you, you piece of fucking shit.
Oh yeah. We all get framed for Keith. Yeah, thanks, Keith.
And then it goes, and then you can't quite see, but Mr. Davis is right down here. This is where he was taken down by security.
You're quoted with
Mr. Stull, you're a piece of shit.
That's not you. That's incorrect.
No, Mr. Stull, good. Fuck you all. That's him.
This is a part of my problem with David Keith Davis. He adds his level of hostility to everybody. He poisons the discourse, and it's guilt by association. Anywhere he goes, he wreaks havoc. And I believe he's somewhat aware of that, and he doesn't care that it basically serves to function as defamation of other people who are more elegant. It's he doesn't mind if he's kind of like he's a brawler, and he's like a punk rocker doing a mosh pit. He just wants to take everyone down, like a violent punk rock mosh pit.
Oh, I have return verbal.
I'm gonna just note that. So I'm gonna put transcription error, encryption error, David.
Okay. What?
Yeah, that's defamatory, honestly. That's it. That's a problem. See, the profanity misattribution poisons the case because it prejudices anyone against you, jury or judge.
You think?
Yeah.
Nah, they don't care. They know that there's errors. Because they watch the video.
Okay.
No, they don't do shit. They don't do shit. Okay, I need you to quote stuff for me.
Okay, where are we?
824.
Okay,
The bottom of the
824.
page.
Okay.
And it's line 21.
Line 21. We tried. We tried to.
Wait. Okay, go.
We tried. Period.
Okay, got
We
it.
tried to verbally talk with him in the mere presence.
Talk. Oh, okay.
At that.
Talk with him?
We
Talk with him?
Yeah, we tried to verbally talk with him.
Verbally talk with him
In the mere presence. M-E-R-E, presence.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Okay, period. At that point, comma, again, comma, my whole purpose, long dash, my whole plan.
Wait. At that point, again, right?
Yeah, at that point,
At
comma,
that point,
again,
right?
comma,
yeah.
my whole purpose.
Purpose, yeah.
Long dash, my whole plan.
Yeah.
Was just to get him to leave the courtroom and leave the building. That's what security there wanted, even though they had probable cause for trespass on him.
Leave the building, end with a period.
Okay, leave the building, period.
Okay, go.
That's
what's after that?
That's what security there wanted.
Yeah.
Even though they had probable cause. For trespass on him.
Yeah, what else you got?
Okay, but they request long dash, they just wanted him basically to leave. It wasn't until the incident with Officer Engstrom that then it bumped up to a different level.
Really?
Yeah.
Because he's a thug? It wasn't until the incident with Officer Engstrom, what? Was there a comma after Engstrom?
It wasn't until the incident with Officer Engstrom that then
what?
It bumped up to a different level.
Wow. What else does it say that I want? That's pretty cool.
Isn't that cool? 825.
Okay, so I have no further questions. Okay. No, I would like to have a witness on that. I don't know. Go ahead. There's a 5-year honor for the record. Witness. Good morning, Sergeant. Good morning. Do you recognize that photograph? Yes, you. The person took that photograph. No, do you recognize what is in the photograph? That's Officer Engstrom. Are you a supervisor? I'm one of the supervisors. We have multiple receptions. So where I'm at? I'm on 826.
Okay.
I'm one of the supervisors. Halfway down.
He has a taser on his vest. He has a radio. He has his name tag. He has a badge. He has patches on both his sleeves. No. How many letters of his name can you read from that name badge on the photograph? Objection, Your Honor. Relevance. I'll let it be asked. He spells his name Engstrom, I believe. I can see angst and part of the M. Oh, McMahon, just get himself into your blog. Why doesn't he? I'm amused.
Huh?
I'm amused.
Huh?
I'm amused. I'm amused. This is fun, Barry.
Right, 6 feet. I'll call
How
the
tall would a person have to be to read all the letters if you're 6'6"? Oh God, that's so funny.
Huh?
That's so funny.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, training. We have supervisor. So always have a supervisor. Make sure the people you're supervising follow important police or policy. Supervisor. Here we are. 829.
829.
Support with police bureau policy regarding displaying of the issued ID badge on the outermost
Mr.
garment. Objection, Your Honor. Relevant.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, if you need to talk to me about its relevance, I'll have to ask the jury to stand aside. I will have to do that. Yeah, very well. Okay, I think that Axel was sitting there when the jury's out. She's not the jury.
Yeah.
So he's a witness to me calling entry McGargantuan song. Because that's later, right? What
Right.
page is that? Mr. Rudd's gentleman in that photograph is clear on the uniforms that they don't must display the necktie. It must be displayed. You can't display if you're covering it with a taser or anything like that. But it must be displayed. Credibility. That's not something that teaches credibility. The gentleman, excuse me, over 240 minutes is wearing glasses, so he doesn't need them to read. Oh, there we go. 8:30.
Yeah, 8:30. The thing about it is reading.
Yeah. Halfway down.
He doesn't.
Line 15. Mr. Stull, no, Your Honor, the gentleman, excuse me. Officer Angstrom is a 240-pound man who is wearing glasses, although he doesn't need them to read as he did yesterday or whenever he testified. Don't hold me to that. But in his testimony, he said he didn't need to read the glasses to read. He wore the glasses. He has a hair-proof head.
Hair-proof
Trained
head.
in defense of taxes. He recognized the legal mandate of the form, and he knows the rules of use of forms. He talked a little bit on the Graham standard was superseded, and the entire time of this event at Portland City Council offered anxious to out of with a name tag, which is mandated to this site, so it couldn't be read. To have an interaction with law enforcement officer, and for example, I'll cover my eyes because that's when I go. That's why we already did this part.
Yeah.
So that's where it starts.
Okay. Oh, it's so good.
You think?
Yeah, no, it's so good, Barry. I'm impressed. I'm enjoying it a lot. 8:31 to 8:33. I love you got the DOJ in there, dude. The DOJ, I think, is just how I got my Here we go. I'm gonna highlight it. This is wonderful. It's slicked down, and you said hair-proofed head. Oh my god, that's lol. He's got hair-proof. He's got hair-proof head. It's a new context. This is like men's studies, like women's studies and men's studies. We shall now refer to male pattern balding or shaved head as a hair-proof head.
All right, so at one point, uh, I had my corrections deputy came in and testified, and part of her testimony was that when I took over the Justice Center security, and they all came out running out with their guns, I was sitting on the guy's foot.
You were crushed, probably, right?
What?
Were you?
No, the guy that runs the X-ray machine, right?
Uh-huh.
I was sitting on his foot.
Is this true?
If I would have pushed him over, it would have broken his ankle.
Huh.
Because I was sitting on his foot.
Okay.
And you can't have somebody standing or sitting on your foot when you fall over because you'll break your ankle.
Right.
Just like nailing somebody's foot to the floor and pushing them over. Yeah, it's gonna break their ankle. You know, we don't work that way as human beings. So yeah, so she testified that I told her and the other security guards, corrections deputies, armed corrections deputies, that they were gonna just let me walk out the front door and I was gonna go next.
Right.
To the
Right.
courthouse, which I did. Right. And anyhow, the upshot is that Todd Engstrom taught people how to do use of force stuff, right?
Yeah.
And one of the comments that Kevin Kelly, my legal advisor, made was that Engstrom thought that de-escalation was when he didn't use a taser.
Wow.
That's part of the testimony. So that would be upstream from this, I think, because I'm referring to how he already testified about the Graham standard.
Oh, yeah, okay. I just found the part where West is almost kicked out for saying Nazi thug.
Oh, did you see that part?
I just saw that, yeah.
Yeah. Some people did that in such a way.
I think
Did he get kicked out?
it was at this point he's not kicked out. It's funny. Why was I kicked out so fast? Is because I said somebody had a credibility problem in what I thought was a restroom break. As the jury was excusing for a restroom break, I spoke to you during a restroom break and got kicked out for I was fascinated that your witness was my witness, and then I'm like already like, no, that's a liar. It was the G4S dude. I didn't really want to stay for your whole trial, actually, Barry. It just looked exhausting. You had me worn out by jury selection. That was, or whatever, you had me in there for like 40 minutes or 2 hours. And by the time Eamon McMahon shouted at me, I really do love my bar complaint. It was such a lovely short story. But it was the day that there had been a bombing in New York City that was some like terrorist type thing. So I thought, well, everybody's on edge because of that thing. So now they're taking it out in the courtroom unrelated. But Eamon particularly, it's this thing where they will be degrading to women, whereas like someone like Bob West can say something far worse and stay in the courtroom, whereas they're going to be like super degrading and punitive to me. But it's something about my face. I piss people off because I can look all like naive and like I'm 14 or something, and then they get pissed off at me because I don't know, it's a typecasting thing. But I liked being that person that could just be proving the impartiality. No, proving the fact that you have a biased judge and that Eamon is a jerk, obviously, but that
Did I prove that I'm a biased judge?
No, I did, because the judge screamed at me like psychotically. I didn't make a judicial complaint on her, but her psychoticness I put on my bar complaint for Eamon just to document it, because I was like, that's the exact opposite of what you would look for in a judge. You do not freak out when you're a judge over some small, tiny little minor thing. That they were basically, it's because Eamon is such a whiny baby. He's like a little whiny baby lawyer, like that she's like preferential to him to begin with because he's the state. Fun times, man. You dealt with these people. Well, they couldn't kick you out of your own trial. Who would they have to which trial? Point taken.
Oh yeah, well they can keep you from being your own legal advisor.
Oh yes, you could have been demoted from
yourself.
pro se. You could have been demoted. You could have been fired as your own lawyer. Okay, where's my? I'm gonna look for my Eamon McMahon bar complaint because I'm just like, where did I put that? I probably put it on brain garbage. Eamon McMahon.
31. I've got it.
Yes, it's getting copied to Barry Joe Stoll blog. I don't think they've crossed paths with each other.
Okay,
22 September 2016.
So I want to have pages 830 through where she ruled against me.
Okay. Was this for a minor thing or for a bigger thing?
What?
What page are we? Oh, okay, we're looking for a page. Where she rules against you?
You can't put a toy gun on your license plate so it's not displayed.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, it must be displayed. Watch on it. You must display no white lights to the rear except for the backup lights. We have display as a word.
Mr. Stoll.
The court. He said that he could read the name tag. He did not.
You can guess, yeah. It could be Engvald, it could be String.
He said I'm going to say I can, and the photograph says he can't. We can't get all the letters in that photograph. I'm ruling it's irrelevant. Oh, see, so she changed, right? Fucking she doesn't fucking care.
He can't get all the letters in that photograph. I'm ruling this irrelevant. I'm going to sustain the objection. I don't think it's impeachment. And I don't think it's a proper impeachment. Ooh la la.
Yeah. All right.
No,
so
but it's good though, Barry, because it is a problem. It is it seems minor, but it's not.
What pages was that again? I forgot. 830
Okay,
to what?
your 834 is when she says she's not going to rule. Yeah, I'm ruling it irrelevant.
Okay. Note to self. What? 830?
833 to 834 is when she rules it irrelevant. 834.
No, it wasn't start.
Where does it start? Oh my god, the fun and games. Okay, the start. Slick down. Okay, I'm going to 832. Oh boy. Out of uniform. Out of uniform is on 31. Name tag. No, Your Honor, this gentleman, he knows the rules on the use of force. Let's see, testified. Glasses, 8:30 at least.
Oh yeah, maybe. What about how tall would you have to be to read it?
Oh god, that's funny.
Yeah, I gotta put that in.
Okay.
Oh, he spelled it. He can't read it. Where the sergeant can't read it.
Okay, I'm trying to see if that's. Okay. I don't know.
I know bad cops when I see them.
Uh-huh. It's amazing you milk this for 6 pages, though. That, to me, is, like, impressive. Oh, my God.